Time Paranormal Team. I'm Ryan.
Lisa.
Oh, me, Jason.
Okay.
Chris. There we go. I thought we were going left, right. Name's Gabe.
Mark.
Gil.
We have two special fairy guests with us today. These are Wayward America. Hello. We are here at the Broxton Bridge battlefield where we just witnessed one really awesome reenactment between the Union and Confederate armies. Who won, guys?
You're asking me?
Trevor. Who knows?
No.
Yes, exactly. Too many loud names. So, of course, this being a battlefield, oh, look at that.
Yep.
Lisa, you can take it.
Oh, thanks.
And tell them it wasn't a ghost.
Back in 1865, there was a battle fought between the Confederate and Union soldiers. One side was trying to abolish slavery and the other side was all for it. So here we are 155 years later, and we're back at the battlefield. Earlier we witnessed a really great, like Ryan said, reenactment, and it was awesome. Not awesome about the loss of life, but awesome to see something that happened a long time ago when they reenacted these events, and it was very interesting, and it was a privilege to be a part of that. But we've heard some stories about apparitions and ghosts and whatnot, and there's also possibly some unmarked graves. So we're going to check it out and see if we can get some paranormal activity, and if we do, or whatever we find, as always, we're going to share it with all of you, so keep watching.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Hey, Ryan. Oh, no, Ryan.
I'm right here.
Gabriel. Come here.
I stopped.
There's a youngin.
Chris, is that poison?
It's moving again.
No. Take a look.
Yeah, if mine's less sensitive, let me see if mine gets anything.
That's pretty strong.
Is there something about this tree?
Come up closer.
No. It's strange.
Ain't it? Chris, you got yours on you?
I gotta look. Is there something about this tree?
There must be something here.
Maybe. It's spiking.
I mean, yeah, it's going all the way to the red. All right. Look at that. I mean, it's spiking all the way over.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Cook, come check that out.
Yep,
Go look at his EMF.
Even over here.
He's just around this tree.
Yeah. This is like Edistone.
Going all the way over.
Yeah, and it's almost staying solid too. Is there something about this tree? Is there somebody here that's resting near this tree? Hopefully we're not standing on top of you.
That was some of the wadding they used in the firing of the guns this morning. I mean, this afternoon. Now it's gone. Still in it. Unused. Look at that. That's enough to start a fire. That's something. How much a little bit of wadding still got that much gunpowder in it.
Yeah.
Is it still going?
It was off and on now. Go back to the other side. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Which one is like
That
horticulture? Tell us.
that is pretty.
They're neat. I don't know what they are. I've never seen them.
It's mostly on that other side over there. Yep. It's now it started back. It's right on this side over here. Look at that. Lisa, take some pictures around here. On this one.
Y'all still getting the EMF?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. As you can see, this road right here, this was built in the early 1800s. Okay. Now, this in particular road right here, you see it goes straight through. Okay. Because this was where they crossed the swamp at. All right. Of course, we built this one back, and we built the second one. But when you get to the very end, you'll see where it keeps going and going and going. All right. Right here in particular, when they was building this bridge, Jason, wasn't it? Took a picture.
No, Steve took a picture.
Steve took a
And
picture.
he took a bunch of pictures. We got at the house. We see a bunch of orbs around us.
And they was in the water putting the pilings down, and all you can see is orbs all around them. Right up in here is where a lot of guys see all kind of stuff, and you can hear stuff right here. And the guy that was killed, the first casualty, is right where I'm standing. He was shot dead right here. So that goes to show you just what happens here. But this wasn't a pretty sight, February 2nd, 1865. It was a 2-day battle, and they slanted right, went on down to Rivers Bridge and hit that. But this was never taken by force. It was abandoned. So let's come across right here real quick. Y'all might want to be careful of this bridge, okay? It ain't that bad, so go ahead. Here's my piling to the original bridge of the bridges that was built in 1832. And they were covered. You like the Wisconsin bridge that's covered? They were covered. There's a report of a sharpshooter that was on top of covering one of these bridges that was firing on them. Okay? Because they had retreated and will come back to hit again, and he was on top of the bridges firing at them. We do have a report of that. You had to be brave to cross all this in that water like that.
And it's just as straight as it can be.
Yes. And this wasn't built by slaves. This was built by freed men.
I wish the bridge was still here.
Well, it's our plan now. It's our plan to redo these bridges. But if you look, the next island you have there, that next span is even further across.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a road over there. Is that a road or?
Yes, it is, and you can access it on the other side. That's another person's property over there. We got permission for this weekend. We got a large Yankee encampment on the other side over there.
All the Yankees
And
in the team today, they come across this railroad to fight us.
They didn't want to fight. No. They didn't come to fight. They come to play. They wouldn't. They didn't want us. I'll tell you that now.
They come across us.
Well, we have a tactical, and that's kind of like the thing of honor. And a lot of the things that that we do, there's three different battlefields that's on this property. Okay, and we fight on one of the battlefields where they actually fought at, and we got photographs of some of our men, and the fighting got so thick, and it was just like, I don't know, that was a strange fight, man, because you can look on the people's faces, and one of my young nephews says, I could hear them, and I felt for him. He says, I understand now what it is to fight, and he won't come back. He won't come back. It's almost like he felt their sorrow. So, because you got to think about it. You far from home. It's February. It's cold. A lot of these men didn't even have shoes. A lot of these men didn't have coats that fit them. It's just like the military. He's either too short, too tight or too big. They was down to hardly nothing to eat. All right, so it was coming to the end of it, and everybody knew it. All right, so it's to know to hear, because these men were fighting for what they believed in. Their state called and they came.
Being 19 degrees and coming across a swamp like this, and then being hit with all that bombardment up there.
You had to be brave.
Yes, because you was freezing by the time you got here.
They was looking for the food.
I give these tours down here from time to time, and I say brave men. They're like, weren't they Yankees? No, they're Americans.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to be brave to do this.
Does that music sound familiar? She's spiking that. That's what he's been doing all day. Do you want to go home?
Yeah, what's green in my picture? Hold on. What is that?
Look at that. There's a green.
What direction were you facing the camera?
That way.
That
I was
way?
pointing that way a second ago.
Where are you
See, here's
standing?
that tree. There's nothing there.
Yeah, there shouldn't have been
It looks
anything.
like a line hanging down, but it's not.
And it's green.
Wow.
Is it on the tree?
Oh, well, you can't tell.
Because I mean, I looked at one
I
of the
don't see any
trees.
lines on that.
I
Nope.
looked at one of the
No.
trees. Like, see that
Wow,
tree right there,
that is
Lisa?
strange.
See the one I'm pointing my light
See,
at?
there's nothing hanging down like a wire line or.
Couldn't have been a piece of hair or anything.
No.
I don't know how close the
And
camera
it's
was.
green. So I have no idea, but it's right there. This is where it would be, right here.
Oh.
This tree and right here. There's nothing there hanging down.
I'm
Do you
still
see
here
anything?
rustling. And you was talking about rustling now. I hear it over here.
I just recorded, and I'm worried about myself.
Well, dude, don't walk off by yourself then.
Someone's breathing and walking through the leaves. And I'm by myself on that bridge.
You got things going off.
Yep.
Sounds like someone's breathing.
Breathing
Oop.
on the bridge.
Yeah, it ain't me.
It sounds like a dog.
But
Seriously.
there was nobody making a noise around me. I was on the bridge by myself. This
Plus,
just
there's no
happened.
dogs around here.
Take it to where he's at and see if you can get some kind of.
Well, I think it's trying
Well,
to.
wait,
I think
it's
whatever
right
we're
here.
Getting is trying to tell us that was it.
Look at that.
Were you on the bridge there?
Yeah, this one right here.
Sitting on the bridge because I seen him.
Look at that thing going off.
Talking to the ghost.
Hello, hello. How do you do?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Were you over there by Rook on the bridge? And then came over here, or what?
Don't mind if I turn my light on?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Things lighting up more.
Somebody's breathing.
It was like they were coming through the walking up that way, or walking towards you.
I didn't hear it with my own ears. I just caught it with this.
Oh,
There was nobody making any noise
That sounds
around
like somebody that's like they're really cold.
they're cold.
Or a dog panting or
Yeah.
something. Breathing hard.
could have caught a soldier going from
And he
one
was
area to the
struggling.
next, struggling to get to out of the water. No, he's not getting anything right now.
I think
Is
I
that
had a
an
ton of
infrared light?
EMF right
Well,
here.
he's got a little bit.
Daytime.
He's got a little bit, but not much.
It
You
was
still
going off-
around?
It was going off like mad crazy on this bridge. In the
Nah,
daytime.
you'd be down in the water, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Are
There
you-
wasn't a bridge here, was there?
Are you walking through the water?
Look there.
Yep.
Are
There
you
wasn't a bridge around when he was here. So he wouldn't be on the bridge, would he?
Dead down there.
Nope.
There's a bug on me.
Water's cold, isn't it?
Freezing.
Did anybody just hear like a...
A yell?
Hear what?
I heard a yell. It sounded like it came from
Heard a yell.
I heard like the sound of like water.
Now you're gone. We'll
See,
find you again.
he's probably up here.
Yep, there you are.
Yeah.
Crossing the river, huh? This might be residual,
Yeah.
Very possible.
not intelligent. It's been moving this way this whole time.
Yep. Yep. It could be a residual.
Moving pretty slow though. Were there a lot of people?
Are you
in
more
this
than
battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you more than one people right here?
Well, see, there were a lot of people crossing here
Yeah.
at the time.
Is there more than one person with us right here on the bridge?
Try again. Hang on.
Yep. There you go. Look at there.
What?
It's going off.
Oh, now it is.
Yeah. Is this where you stayed? Howdy.
How do you do? It is very fine if you join us.
Do you know where you are?
Take it close to the ground. No?
Maybe. I did that once earlier. I went down to the ground, nothing. As soon as I rose back up, it started going off.
Yeah.
If someone is here that wishes to speak with us, can you touch one of us and let us know that you are indeed here? Thank you for making our little box with the pretty lights go off. We appreciate that.
Do you have something you need to say? You never got to say goodbye to your family, did you?
We honor you, we respect you, and we will never forget you.
Where did he go?
Thank you for your service and your sacrifice.
Oh, he's back.
It's like the soldier is an honor boss.
Let me see it.
Everybody has to be quiet. Nope.
Check it and see.
You can hear the steps in there? I heard.
Yep.
I didn't hear it.
No.
Yep.
Quiet down again.
Now it's fully charged again, it says. Move.
Everybody kept moving.
It's on night shot too.
Be quiet.
Not gonna do it.
I didn't hear that.
No,
Rook?
I have good hearing.
There you go.
Rock!
He was standing up there on the top with you guys.
He was going to stay down there.
Should have been by himself.
He said he's going to stay down there.
Sitting on the steps right here when the photographer took our photograph. It was formed all up top. It was never down. It was all up top.
Sometimes you get a really good shot
Yeah,
of
I need to
something.
take pictures.
You definitely want to recreate shots. Sometimes at the same angle as they were taken, or the same light even.
It wasn't a big one.